Alright guys, I am back with another movie review. I saw The Last Exorcism Part 2 last night. And the only thing I can really say about this movie, I didn't think it was that bad. Especially compared to the first one. It's better than the first one, but that's not really saying much because I thought the first one was terrible. It's been a while since I saw it, but the only thing I can remember about the first one is the possessed girl saying blowing job and the fact that it had Professor Lasky from Saved by the Bell, the new class, in it. That's the only thing I can remember about the first movie. But the second movie was an improvement, I thought. It didn't seem as cheesy, but it had some goofy stuff happen, and I don't know, it is what it is. It's just, don't go into this expecting something phenomenal like The Exorcist or the Emily Rose movie, which I actually thought this was a sequel to. I thought this was a sequel to the Emily Rose movie, and when I get into the theater and I realize it's The Last Exorcism, I was like, oh shit. But it actually wasn't that bad. But anyways, I have to say, wait for the DVD on this one. No point going and watching this one in theaters unless you really, really love the first movie for some insane reason. So anyways, on to the spoilers of what happens here. The girl from the first movie, I can't really remember what happened. This cult tried to kill her or something. I can't really remember. But they find her and they put her in this home for, I don't know, mentally challenged girls or something. I'm not really sure what it was. They're trying to rehabilitate her, and things start to improve. She starts to think this demon that was after her isn't real, and it was all in her head. She gets a job, she meets this guy who likes her, and everything's going great, but then slowly, of course, things start to happen. She has these weird dreams where she keeps touching her face, and one of the girls she lives with gets possessed, and she sees her father come back, who I can't remember if they killed him in the first movie or not, but he survives. He shows up and he actually tries to kill her, and the guy who's running the house, or no, not the guy who's running the house, one of the girls in the house actually stops him, and then when she turns around we see that she's possessed. That's why she stopped him. So it was just strange stuff like that. Later on, the same girl shows all her friends the YouTube video of her being possessed, I guess to embarrass her. And then on the street, some guy runs up and wants to get his picture with her, and then he passes out and starts foaming at the mouth, and just weird crap like that. The guy she's in love with, this demon is in love with her, so he's trying to seduce her, because apparently if the demon can't seduce her and she willingly goes with him of her own free will, then I guess the world ends. Shit, I don't know. They never really explain what happens. They just say we're all doomed if this comes to pass. So that's the purpose of the movie, is this demon is jealous. He's overprotective of this woman. So her boyfriend who likes her, she goes to see him, and he says, I could never love you as much as he does, and then he cuts his own throat. So, I don't know, some of this stuff was just really hard to believe. There was another weird scene in the movie where she's cleaning a hotel, because that's her job, she cleans hotel rooms, and she hears a couple having sex next door, and she's listening, and she likes it. I don't know, it's a strange movie for sure, but fast forward to the end. This black woman comes up to her, and she's part of this Path of the Right Hand or something organization that's been watching her. They know all about this. They know everything, that they have to stop her from this demon's control. So they take her and they're about to perform this ritual on her and put the demon into a chicken and then kill the chicken. So this is supposed to be the big exorcism scene to end the movie. and it was actually pretty weak. Nothing special happens here. There's no body twitching. It makes it look like the movie poster, she's going to be all contorted and all that stuff like the first movie, and none of that really happens in this one. But they can't get the demon out of her, so they put poison, or not poison, but morphine into her IV to try to kill her off. And the demon comes to her, and it turns into her. And it says, just take my hand, come with me, and I'll save you. And she agrees. So before she dies, she joins up with the demon. They fuse, and she's possessed now. She's happy about this. She kills everyone. She goes back to the home. She kills the head guy, sets the place on fire, kills all her friends, and then she's driving down the street and everything she passes catches on fire. The world is doomed. That's it. That's the way it ends. She's just driving down the street. Cars and people are catching on fire. I guess part 3 is her taking over the world. I don't know. So yeah, that was The Last Exorcism Part 2. It's a strange movie. It's not your typical possessed exorcism movie. The first one really was. It was more of a just classic possessed movie, even though the ending was a little strange with the cult and stuff. But it was still more of your classic movie. This one was really just a lot of fantasy elements here, superpowers and secret organizations like the Path of the Right Hand, and just really out there stuff. So don't go into this expecting it to be, like I said, The Exorcist or what was that other movie? The Possessed, I think, from last year. This one is just, I don't know, it's definitely worth a watch on DVD, but not worth theater price. So anyways, that's my review of The Last Exorcism Part 2. Hope you guys liked the video. Leave your thoughts on this movie in the comments, and thanks for watching.